Going hard, yo. Go. 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 Going hard, yo. Going hard, yo. Go. 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 Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Going Hard podcast. My name is Josh DeLay.
My name is Suspicious Man.
Wow, very cool. How about this guy over here? What's he about?
Hey, it's Pete.
Hey, good to see you. Hey, nice to have you back, by the way.
Yeah, thanks.
Did you enjoy your vacation? We gave you some PTO.
Yeah, that was really cool. Everything sounded really good. Actually, better than usual.
Oh.
I thought it sounded like shit.
Oh, everything was. Yeah, it was like I was like, damn, like high def sound.
Well, look, I learned from the best, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, so what are you guys doing over there, by the way?
What are you talking about? Well, one of us is producing a podcast. The other one is co-hosting a podcast.
Well, I mean, I saw
you're doing actually the same thing we're doing.
I saw exchanges of objects underneath the table.
Well,
as the theme song was playing.
Are you familiar with the state of Colorado?
I'm aware of the state of depression.
Yeah, well, we all are familiar with that, unfortunately.
Yep.
Because fucking 2020 will never end. It's the worst year ever.
Yep.
So you know about Colorado, though, right? You know about that state?
Well, you know, it's like a rectangle.
Yeah, it's basically what it is. It's a big rectangle. Inside that rectangle, you can purchase legal marijuana.
Yeah. Yep.
And so we were doing some tradings of Colorado-based illicit drugs. Well, not illicit there, illicit here. But.
Well, was there like an exchange of cash as well, or was it just like you guys swapping? Illicit substances.
Basically, what happened is I gave him a little PTO time.
Okay.
Which as you know, contractually, we're not obligated to give anybody any PTO.
Yeah, PTO stands for paid time off.
Yeah.
Yep.
And we gave him that, and that was out of the kindness of our hearts.
Yes.
And from our good sponsors at Droid Cam OBS as well. Thank you. Thank you for helping sponsor his PTO.
Yeah.
And so he gave me a little weed as a thank you.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
You gonna take some?
I'm gonna take some weed. The fuck do you think it is?
I don't know.
Penicillin?
Could be like I don't know. They serve it in different ways now. I hear the weed.
Yeah,
it's not just for smoking anymore.
A lot of people eat it now.
Yeah, you could take it. You know.
Yeah.
If you could like take a gummy, maybe.
Yeah, I'll inject weed.
Yeah.
You can drink it too.
Oh.
Can you take?
Yeah, you can make butter. Drink the butter.
Yeah.
They make sodas and stuff and like juice.
Weed soda?
Yeah, they totally do that. Can you inject weed? Is that like? Can you do that? You think? Do people do that? I wonder.
I mean, let's pull up those.
Roll your sleeves.
Let's pull up those
buddy.
sleeves, you fucking stoner. Let's see those fucking veins.
Look at those track marks rolling.
Oh shit! Yep. He's a weed junkie.
He's bleeding out of his arm right now.
He's a weed junkie. Weed junkie would be a cool name for a band.
Weed junkie?
Yeah.
I wonder if that's a thing already.
Probably. Hey, look up weed junkie. Well, we have to rebrand our podcast anyway, so let's should we change it
to be weed junkie?
The weed junkies.
I feel like we would. Maybe we'd get a good. Do you think we would get a good crowd from that, or a good demographic of people?
Actually, yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, weed culture's still very strong. It's stronger than ever. It's stronger than ever, really.
Yeah, but would we get like just hippies though, or would we get like?
There is
cool
an
people?
artist named Weed Junkie.
Oh, for fucking sure there is.
It looks like he's a rapper, like a SoundCloud rapper kind of dude.
We said we wanted to get canceled today. Should we just do some like copyrighted music? You want to throw a song on or what?
That's not gonna get us canceled. That just gets us removed from YouTube with no accolades at all.
Oh, okay.
If we want to get canceled, we want to say something just completely wild that gets people's attention. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like remember when they started the Proud Boys, the people over at Compound Media or whatever?
Compound Media?
Yeah. Do you know Gavin McGinnis? He's the guy who started the Proud Boys.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Anyway, so it all started from actually a podcast, a comedy podcast.
Really?
Is where the Proud Boys began.
Seriously?
Yeah. So we could just
that's funny.
start something like that. Yeah, it is funny.
We could start a new chapter. They're probably winding down. The new chapter needs
to. Hey, we're my weed junkies. We'll get the weed junkies together.
Yeah, there we go.
And they'll get stoned and do hate crimes.
Yeah, it's a whole new type of fucking domestic terrorism.
Right, it is. Yeah, it's like these guys were
Bunch of high
high.
people. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we can maybe get in touch with the government, and we could like start like that'll be part of like their whole like war on drugs.
Yeah.
We'll kind of renew the war on drugs.
Okay.
You know
All
what I
right.
mean?
No,
And
no,
we'll get the band, the War on Drugs. We'll get them on board too. They'll do a song about how one of their friends overdosed and died on pot.
Yeah.
And then meanwhile, we'll have people just in the streets hitting black people with bricks of weed, like Rodney King.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's not cool. I'm not here saying that's a good idea, but if we're trying to get canceled, these are some things we can spitball, you know?
Yeah.
So what do you think?
I think getting hit with a brick of weed would be like a negative and a positive experience.
Oh, you think?
Yeah, I mean, because like once you wake up, you got a brick of weed sitting next to you.
That's actually, you said there's lots of
and then you
ways.
could sell it, make a profit.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
You know how you said there's a lot of ways that you can get high on weed? That's one of them now, is just getting fucking bashed in the brains with a brick.
Bricked in the brain.
You want to take some weed, man? He's like, I'll take some weed. He's like, oh, yeah, I bet you will, fucker. And then you just fucking...
Murder him.
No murder. You just...
No murder.
You just brain him on when the news is rolling, and then you start a movement, you know?
That's cool.
Yeah, so that's what this podcast is now about.
All right, let's
we need to begin radicalization of our...
I've internalized it. I'm with it. I like it. Let's get it rolling, huh?
Okay, so instead of Proud Boys, we're the weed junkies.
All right, cool.
So they act like junkies even though they're just on weed, you know what I mean?
All right, cool. So like, can we just like, do we got like some paraphernalia we could just scatter around the table?
Oh,
like maybe like grind up a bunch and just like scatter just like buds all over the place.
How much weed did you purchase and then take over state lines?
None. I didn't do any.
Oh, you didn't do that?
Yeah.
No, of course you didn't. But how much weed did you legally purchase here in Minnesota that we can grind up on this table right now?
Just a little bit.
All right, let's go grab we got like a brick. You got a zip? Hey, you got a zip?
No.
Do you have like a half? Do you have a half zip?
No.
Can I get a quad from you?
No.
You got a quad of mids?
Hey, can you front me some mids, Doug, or what?
No cap.
Do you have any tie stick, dude?
I think that's the end of him talking.
Well,
about this.
I wanted to at least ask him if he had any kind of bud.
Yeah.
You got any Reggies, bro? Can we roll some Reggies into a BL and fucking toke it down?
Do you guys remember when you would save toilet paper rolls and fill them with dryer sheets and stuff?
Do you ever try to have sex with a toilet paper roll?
After putting dryer sheets in it? Yeah.
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 It
Felt like, great.
We're trying to get rid of that dick stink.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude. We've all been there.
It smells great afterwards.
Yeah, dude.
And it doesn't fucking smell like weed anymore.
Oh, yeah.
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 This is fun.
That's the worst part about getting your dick sucked by a girl with dreadlocks, and you smell like weed the rest of the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
Your dick just smells like weed.
Yeah, I'm always sniffing it. I'm just like, why does it smell like weed right now, you know?
You're just getting down there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't have to go down very far. Just kind of like pull it up a little bit.
So are you ready for the big surprise or what?
Yeah. What's I actually forgot. You guys effectively distracted me.
Well,
so.
This is less of a surprise, and it's more like it's time for education on this podcast. I know we started this off a little silly, like, hey, we're starting the new Proud Boys. That might have been a little harsh, and maybe we shouldn't do stuff like that. I don't know. But one thing we should certainly do is educate the children of America. And I don't know about you now. I know that I've been recently kind of talking about this whole pandemic, right? And clearly the pandemic's in place, as we know, because everything now closes early.
Yes, exactly.
And this is just the beginning of the government's process. So they're going to keep moving closing times further and further and further up. You know what I mean? Or rather closer and closer, I suppose.
Yeah.
And then before too long, we're just going to be in our homes at 4 p.m. every day and not questioning why. You know what I mean? Because we're not questioning it right now. Because we're sheep.
Yeah, exactly.
And this has happened almost exclusively because Biden is our president. You know what I mean?
Sure, yeah. That all makes sense.
And these are things that we have to tell the children. It's paramount if we want to fucking move on from this goddamn tyranny.
What are you doing, dude?
All right, so
what is this?
So there's this thing going on Twitter.
Okay.
Thank you. Producer Pete is a good man.
Yeah, we should just get like a real microphone stand instead of using Producer Pete like this. I feel like it's unfair for him.
Is your shoulder okay, buddy?
Yeah, it's okay. Thank
Looks
you.
great. Okay.
So there's a little pamphlet you got there.
Yeah, so this is a thing that people like me and Mike Huckabee are shilling.
Okay. All right.
So the problem is all these kids these days know is just that, we get to be in our house and we get to be happy. It's 4 p.m. We get to be in virtual reality. We won't get to experience the real world. And this is Biden.
Oh, yeah.
This is Biden's America. You know whose America it isn't? President Trump.
Oh.
And so this, my friend, is a Mike Huckabee production, The Kid's Guide to President Trump.
So is this like a real like thing, or is this just like mail spam?
I signed up for this.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
For my address?
What?
Under my address?
172. Well, yeah, so it's yours.
God, I've officially been completely doxxed on this podcast.
I love.
By the way,
I don't even
you gave
care.
away my phone number last time, and
No one
my
cares.
Address.
Literally, no one cares.
I think
But
my email address.
Yeah, but
both of them, I think.
well, if this fucking weed junkie thing takes off, they'll know where to capture you. That's for sure. So my favorite part was just because this wasn't in like an envelope, so the mailman.
Yeah, no, I took it out of the mailbox.
the mailman was like, "What the fuck." Oh, the
God
man.
damn it! I feel like we had such a good rapport with him. We would wave at each other and stuff.
I mean,
He's probably a Trump
he might be a
supporter.
Trump dog. Anyway,
Yeah.
so this is an informative. So this is what you give to the kids if you want to stop the pandemic,
Okay.
or more generally, you just want them to actually know about Donald Trump, not the fucking guy that CNN and
Yeah.
MSNBC.
Can you describe the book to our listening audience, or what?
Well, on the outside, it's this. First of all, what a handsome devil. It just says The Kid's Guide to President Trump. That's all it says. And then there's just a nice cartoony type picture of Trump here.
Yeah, he's nice and smiley. Like,
Giving the classic Trump thumbs up. You know.
Oh, yeah.
The Trump seal of approval. Yeah, he's a thumbs up kind of guy.
Can I just say, I appreciate how much this is the first time you've seen it too.
Yeah, I didn't. I'm just opening this now.
I saw you break a seal on it.
We're all just jumping
it had
in
the
together. I
presidential
love it.
seal on it.
It sure did.
Yeah.
It's signed by the man himself. So on the what do you call this? The cover,
Uh-huh.
the inside cover. It has some fun facts. Now, obviously, we're all very well versed in Mr. Trump.
Of course.
But-
so these are going to be easy for us.
Well,
this is for kids.
This is for
kids.
your kids.
That's what I mean. So this is the easiest stuff for us. But
For example, did you know that Donald Trump hosted a television show before running for president?
oh,
See, I've only known him as the president first.
yeah, he's plugging his show. I like that.
Did you also know that he wrote a really successful book?
He's plugging his book too. Okay.
And
so
it-
far, so good.
And you know what his book was about? Negotiating 30 years before running for president.
oh, okay.
And also, I don't know if you guys knew this, but there are dozens of buildings in the entire world that have his name on them.
And you can go there and spend money there.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he was also born and raised in Queens.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, is Queens a well-to-do place?
I
I always thought Queens was kind of like you ever seen that movie Coming to America?
yeah.
They go to Queens and they're just like, where am I gonna find my queen? And then they're just like, oh, Queens, New York, obviously.
Oh,
And then they go there and
good.
they're like getting yelled at and stuff by people on the streets. You know, it didn't seem like a good place to grow up.
I don't know much about the boroughs.
I think Trump was a rag to riches kind of a story, wasn't he?
No. I mean, for the sake of what we're trying to do here, yes, he was, in fact.
Oh, okay, cool.
For the next thing is did you know that Donald Trump repeatedly pulled himself up by his bootstraps? So here's the thing. So now, what's gotten really convoluted over the years with Trump and his presidency are his promises, his campaign promises that
Is
he
this
made.
what it's talking about?
Yeah. This is perfect.
Okay.
So first of all, he wanted to lower taxes. Who can argue with that, right, kids?
Yeah.
You want a better vacation with your mommy and daddy? Then we gotta quit taxing them out the asshole and pussy.
Yep.
Reduce corporate regulations. Great.
Oh,
Let them run amok.
yeah.
Do your daddy works for a corporation? Sure, he's on the bottom rung of the ladder, but I'm sure it helps him too. Stop illegal immigration. Perfect.
Okay. He was going to build a wall, I heard.
Exactly. You know your neighbors next door who have those wild chickens in their yard? Yep, they'll be going back to their country. Finally get a good night's sleep.
Go on, please.
Improve agreements with other nations. Vladimir Putin.
Yeah.
Good guy. A lot like Trump.
Misunderstood.
Misunderstood. Both good men.
Yep.
In fact, I hope there's a Putin pamphlet coming soon. Be fantastic.
God, I'm just going to be getting like Donald Trump and Putin fucking pamphlets for my kids.
You know what I didn't realize?
My fake
is
kids.
I can have so much crazy shit just get sent to his house.
God damn it.
And it doesn't matter if he ever looks at it or wants it. It doesn't matter what the names it's on. As long as it's coming to this address, this is the man that's associated with this home.
It's too easy. You got to do it.
It's actually too easy.
God damn it.
We also do a little thing every week. We'll do like a mail vlog. And we're like, oh, let's see what I ordered for Al today that the mailman had to see.
And just do a mailbag.
Just like-
Pete's got a thing.
Just like
called
the
mailbag
the anarchist
that we could do.
cookbook and
Yep.
shit.
Yeah. That'd be kind of cool, actually.
Yeah.
I tried smoking peanut skins one time because of the anarchist cookbook.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Peanut shell?
So you're supposed no, not the shells. You're supposed like the
What's the
peanut's
skin?
got little skins.
Oh, like the
on
red,
it.
the red.
Yeah,
flaky.
yeah. So
Okay,
you,
okay,
apparently
alright.
you get them raw and then you skin them and then you like can smoke them and get high or something. Peeling peanuts takes a long time. I found out when I was 16 years old.
And you got that from the anarchist cookbook.
Yep.
So his fourth
I learned how to
promise to the
make
country.
napalm
Oh,
too, actually.
you learned how to make napalm?
Yeah, that was a cool thing.
Is it legal just to make napalm? Like you saying that you made napalm, is that a crime?
It can't be. Literally, all you do is mix styrofoam with gasoline. Like it
Oh,
melts
really?
it. Yeah, and then you take the globules that come off the melted styrofoam, and then that's napalm.
So wait, so does it like? How does napalm? I don't even know what napalm. Doesn't it like start on fire?
So you light it on fire, and it stays.
I
It's
see.
very hard to put out, and it's very sticky. It's a very
gotcha.
sticky,
Yes.
hard to put out.
That makes
substance.
sense.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yep. We put it on a glove and put it on a traffic cone and set it in the middle of our small hometown's street, and then just let it burn for a while until somebody was like, "This is weird," and then they moved it. Yeah.
Well, not in Trump's America, because Trump is trying to stop radical Islamic terrorism. In fact, it was one of his campaign promises. And as you know, Trump stopped the war in Iraq. Rebuild the strength of American armed forces.
Yeah.
Kids, do you like the
Do you remember that big parade he had?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. With the tanks
Yeah.
and the people marching.
It was great. And here's my favorite thing that Trump did or promised in his campaign was to support the democratic nation of Israel.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was nice, man.
Yeah, they're Democrats, just democratic, just like us.
Remember when Trump had that bandana on? He was down at the Gaza Strip with a fucking AK-47, just protecting the poor Israelis.
Yeah.
That was
He was throwing paper towels at him and shit.
what an iconic image. You know what else is an iconic image they decided to put in here is him shaking hands with Kim Jong Un.
Oh, did they actually? Oh, they did.
That's a pretty cool thing that he did.
It's like, hey, no other president in the past has shook this man's hand like I have.
Yep.
I was the best at it.
You know what else he did? He used all of America's natural resources, including coal. Good, clean coal.
Rush Rimbaugh.
Right.
You guys remember that? That was fun.
And then, guys, this is the one that pertains to us. So I know, like, look, you might not like all of his promises that he made.
No, everything that you've read so far has been spot on.
Oh, so
Yeah,
you're 9
I
of
know.
9.
Yeah.
Okay, me too.
course.
Me too. I was a little ashamed to say it, but
No, I mean, I can see how like people could perceive my reactions to this as sarcastic, but it's not. I guarantee it.
yes. Okay, so you're gonna really like 10. I know if you.
yes.
I know for a fact that you're gonna like 10 as well.
Okay.
Fight back against a culture of political correctness.
Yeah, you gotta get those PC folks out of your dog.
And this was a culture where people felt they could not express themselves freely. And you know what?
He was a man of the First Amendment, you know.
Perfect. I mean, when you read that, why was MSNBC lambasting this man on a nightly basis?
It doesn't make any sense.
I can't understand it.
Yeah.
So that's a helpful thing to understand.
So no, but like that's it. It's great because that was very digestible by children. Mm-hmm. Like if a child read that,
yeah,
they would understand.
Yeah, they can go home to their fucking hippie parents and be like, "I'm sick of your bullshit."
Do we know any kids that we could send this to?
It's like, Mom, are you a tranny? It's like, yeah, you can say that now.
People keep saying
PC's done, man.
Yeah, people keep saying that the kids are the future of this country.
Yeah, they are.
And I don't think enough of them have access to this type of literature. So I'm just wondering if you or the audience or anybody knows of like if they have any kids that they know of that they have their address to and their names.
Oh.
Yeah.
We could maybe look into that.
So I mean, audience, if you if you want to leave us an email with the kids' names that we'll send some literature that'll help the country get back on track. Help the country get back on track.
Just the names and the addresses of some of your minors would be great.
Yeah.
Okay, so now who was President Trump, right? We've all asked that question, right? Like who really is this guy?
Yeah.
Okay, so President Trump's personality in office was distinctive and unlike most politicians. That's because he is a man who shares his views without worrying about political correctness. He speaks his mind bluntly, and some people don't like to hear it. As president, he often used social media to speak directly to America and wasn't concerned with hurting people's feelings when he talked about his policies. He was more aggressive about this because he believed that many writers and TV reporters, and he believed this rightfully, wouldn't report his ideas accurately. As a result, he sometimes criticized those people, and they just didn't like to hear it. So that's why CNN and then NBC lambasted him.
They didn't like what they were hearing, so they said, "Hey, you big dum-dum, knock it off," Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey, do you ever wonder why Donald Trump decided to run for president?
Why is that?
In his announcement to run for president, Mr. Trump said our country is in serious trouble. We don't have victories anymore. He went on to speak about the problems with illegal immigrants breaking the law and foreign countries that have hurt American workers. So yeah, I mean, he was just looking up for numero uno,
Yeah.
And they also wanted to drain the swamp.
Is that all it says?
What is MAGA anyway?
Does it just move directly from he just wanted to drain the swamp to?
Yeah, it was too fine of print for me to expect a child to read it.
Oh, okay.
So what is MAGA anyway?
Yeah, what is it?
MAGA, M-A-G-A, stands for Make America Great Again. This acronym covered many of Mr. Trump's main ideas for the country. He felt that much of America, like your white parents, felt left out and left behind by his policies, and only helped a small group, minorities, of people. Foreign countries, such as North Korea and Russia, and specific areas of the country, namely big cities on the coast, where the globalists live. He believed that these policies made many Americans feel the nation was deteriorating and was not as white, great, as it used to be. His Make America Great Again platform was based on a group of proposals that were intended to return the United States to a position of strength, success, and purity. I added that last part.
Okay, all right.
I bet you guys are wondering, as kids, because maybe some of your parents, some of which who have like blue or green hair, for example, tried to act as though Hillary Clinton was the real president after 2016. Now, here's a map. Look at how red this map is in comparison to blue. Now, red represents President Donald Trump. See all that red?
That's a lot of red.
I'd say it covers about 67% of the map.
Yeah.
So he won
landslide.
It was
a landslide.
It was the biggest defeat ever dealt out in a presidential election.
Yep.
So that's who Donald Trump really is. Now, this is where I think you're going to lose some of the kids. Except for this is actually a great graphic. So the question is...
Oh, it's a little man with... it's a little kid with money.
So, Al, I know you always ask this question, but what are taxes anyway?
I do. I haven't paid them in years.
And why is it better when they're low? Well, it's because if you're a kid, you can have some bucks in your hands.
This all makes sense to me so far.
So we have some more fine print here. Let's get past that. Let's get right down to the bold thing. It's your money, not the government's.
Oh, It's like a J.G. Wentworth scenario.
Hey, Alan, what's the difference between legal and illegal immigrants? It's important to know that there is a great difference between illegal and legal immigrants.
Okay.
For example, legal immigrants go through a process before the government says it's okay to come to America. However, illegal immigrants come into the country without the government's approval.
That sounds scary to me.
That's a problem.
I'm scared now.
That's a problem. That's how. Hey, that's how the fucking those frogs took over Australia, man. You got to be careful with that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, look, another graphic with a child holding a lot of cash.
Oh my God.
This is just creating such shitheads.
Hey kid, you like money, right?
How did these policies help America? Well, it put fucking $34 in this little retard's hands. Look at this fucking kid.
Dude, he's so fucking what's up with those giant fucking glasses on his face?
Look at how fucking wacky and retarded they made the coronavirus look. Dude,
It's like missing teeth and like cross-eyed and
they
shit.
made the coronavirus cell
Dude.
literally look like it has fetal alcohol syndrome.
Yeah, hey, fuck this virus, you know?
Oh my god. All right. So another thing he did is he responded to one of the greatest challenges in American history. That's right, the Down syndrome coronavirus. Yeah, he worked with businesses. He created Operation Warp Speed. Did you guys know that?
Oh.
Operation Warp Speed. That's fun, right,
That's the
kids?
guess to the moon or whatever.
It brought together the public, or as he calls it, the government,
Oh.
and the private business to develop a vaccine. That's right, kids. Trump developed the vaccine, the one that makes you a according to your dad. All right, so...
So Trump's a scientist too then.
yeah, he has a lab coat and shit.
Oh, okay.
So what were his great diplomatic successes, do you think, kids? Well, here's one, North Korea. After many years of disagreements and threats of war, Trump became the first president to meet with the leader of North Korea. They met on Epstein's Island. And then, of course, that famous picture of him as Rambo firing the AK-47 on the Gaza
Yeah,
Strip.
of course.
So we all know that was good. What he did in Israel.
Oh, did they have that picture on there?
Yeah, they have the picture of
Him as Rambo?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The one with the brown flesh flying in the air behind him. Yeah. So I mean, this is just this page right here. I don't even want to read, but look at how nice that is, huh?
Oh, there's a rocket.
Yeah.
What else do we got going?
So
on there?
not only was his goal to make America great, kids, it was also to keep America safe.
He's putting soldiers in space.
Yeah, he fought terrorism. He stopped spies. Ooh, spies. That's spooky.
Shit, son.
And he also did good things at the border.
Yeah.
So that's good. Oh, yeah, he created the Space Force.
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty cool.
I was waiting for that one, dude.
Yep.
Yeah. So, hey, to sum it all up, guys, to the shock of many people, Donald Trump became the 45th president of the United States of America. President Trump had a very eventful presidency, and many of his policies were successful despite a number of challenges, including MSNBC always talking shit. And even though he isn't president anymore, President Trump is still the president. And his supporters are very excited to find out what he will do in the future.
Hell yeah.
So you guys, did you have any questions? Is
there a place to donate?
I don't think they're trying to get the kids to donate.
What?
Yeah, weirdly. There's a glossary back here. Now, Al, I know you're retarded.
Oh, they have so it tells you what certain words mean?
Yeah, for example, when I said the swamp earlier, did you know what I was referring to?
No, you kind of glazed over it really quickly.
Okay, so for those who aren't as learned in Trump's policies and ideology, he often referred to draining the swamp. It was a fun metaphor, but the swamp isn't any old swamp. You're not going to find any gators in there, not in the literal sense anyway. The swamp was actually a term used by Donald Trump to describe government leaders who work only in their self-interest and have been in leadership so long they forget about the needs and beliefs of the people they represent.
Yeah. Sounds like a swamp to me.
That sounds like a swamp if I ever heard one. That's a bad ecosystem there, buddy. A lot of bad hombres.
Like flies.
A lot of bad hombres in that swamp.
It's smelly.
And on the back, Nothing. Just Alan's address,
Oh, all right.
which is
Which you've
172 West.
which you've already read.
Yeah, which is
so.
55107. No big deal.
Mm-hmm. I wonder what more. What other types of things I'll be getting in the mail.
Well, this seems to be just the beginning.
Kind of does, unfortunately,
I love that there's a seal on it.
or fortunately.
Well, they don't want it. This is fucking confidential information in here. This is what the media was trying to keep from you all along. You think they're just gonna fucking let this thing just fucking flail open in the wind?
I love that they put a glossary in it, though.
Well,
like,
yeah.
That's what cracks me up
Well,
the most.
it's for
about this.
kids though.
Of course. I mean, when I was a kid, I would go to the library
Yep.
and I'd be sorting around the books, kind of seeing what's in there, and maybe see some like the Hatchet or like Dr. Seuss books.
Yeah.
But I was never trying to read those.
Yeah.
You know?
What's great about this glossary is that they clearly didn't pick the words that actually would be difficult to understand. They picked the buzzwords to redefine them. Like,
So what do we got? Swamp?
controversial, illegal immigrants, inauguration, MAGA, political correctness, regulations, and the swamp.
How did they define inauguration? Because that's pretty simple,
Yeah.
right?
It says
It's like a fake thing.
It says
that exists, right? It just doesn't exist, right?
it says post January 6th, 2021, a sham.
Is that all it says?
No, it doesn't say that.
It's like I can't know what's real and
That
not
would be
real
sick if
anymore.
they just said the inauguration. It said most
not real.
Just says most recently a sham. And then they have to define sham.
Yeah. It's like the next word in the glossary.
It's like a sham is just every time someone says something against our Lord and Savior, Donald Christ Trump. Look at the kid giving. They have a kid on the back there.
Oh, that was the same one that had the money earlier.
He had money.
spent it.
He had money before, and then he stimulated the economy with
What
it.
is-
And now he's just giving a big thumbs up to Daddy
Oh,
Trump.
he just has a thumbs up going on.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
So I mean, I think if this thing, and I liked your idea of trying to maybe get some kids.
Yeah. No, we got to spread. We got to make sure that everybody can read this.
Yeah, like I'd say if you want your kid to have one of these, just if you can just send in. Well, you have Alan's address, so go ahead and just send an envelope to his address.
Yeah.
And you can just write maybe your kid's social security number first,
You
last
can
name.
Just a whole list of children's information or whatever.
Yeah, that's how you. That's what I had to do to get this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
you know I have a niece and nephew, right?
Yeah. So you signed them up too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. I got a couple of them too. I'll probably send it.
You
their
should
way.
probably have that going to your niece and nephew's
Yeah.
place of residence.
That's a lot of red there.
Yeah,
A lot of red on the map.
Well,
there.
what people don't understand is that the 2016 election was a fucking landslide.
Yeah.
It was actually,
And actually, the 2020 election,
well, also
Same thing.
a landslide, but
a lot of red.
and also more importantly, just a sham.
Yep.
You know, it'd be a fun prank is if we actually sent it to the person who would hate it the most, like Emily. That
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. We'll start. We'll get this thing in circulation. We'll make sure everyone can see it.
Acronym.
Yeah, they had some words that were in there, but mostly they highlighted buzzwords so kids would remember what political correctness is, so they can fight it. Which, hey, I'm all for fighting political correctness. I mean,
Political correctness, not being able to speak freely out of fear of offending people. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
is that really what it says?
Yeah.
That's just not a definition.
This is great. What else is going on here?
It's so good, dude. It really is good.
Yeah. Great addition.
Yeah,
Great addition.
You know
to
what's
the house
gr-
here.
you know what's great?
I'll put it on the bookshelf.
Yeah, you should
know?
you should definitely add that to the archives there.
Yep.
This thing was in such high demand.
Oh, I feel like you had mentioned that there was something in the mail.
It took like 2 weeks to
couple
get
weeks
here.
ago.
Yeah.
The high demand.
Yeah.
Hot commodity.
Yeah, I think. Tell you what. After the break, I don't think we have time for a break yet, but after the break, we'll we'll give these guys a call and see what else they got in the hopper
Oh,
for
perfect,
us.
perfect.
We'll see.
They got a phone number back there?
Yeah, I've actually been on the phone with these guys a couple times to work a few things out.
Oh,
and,
perfect. Okay.
They're good guys, you know.
Yep.
We had a little misunderstanding. I might have to apologize for that when I call in.
Yeah.
Let's just say that some people don't take liberty as seriously as I do, and some of them happen to work for Mike Huckabee's company.
So what else do you want to talk
You know what was
about?
interesting? The guy who answered the phone had a Hispanic accent.
That is kind of interesting. I bet he was one of the good ones, like the legal ones, though.
That's what I said. I was like, you don't seem like a bad hombre, are you? Are you? Are you?
What did he say?
He was like, no, sir. Would you like that pamphlet? I'm like, I would like a lot of things. People not crossing my borders first and foremost. So as you can see from that little excerpt, we had a bit of a problem on our hands.
Yeah. Yep.
We worked it out though. He sent me his papers, and he was on the
He's
up
a good
and up.
guy.
He was
Yeah.
on the up and up.
Good hombre.
Well, I don't know about that, but a legal citizen of the United States. And
Legal
that's-
hombre.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So that was good.
That is good.
I asked for his wife's mole recipe as well.
Yeah.
It was a little too authentic, though, if you know what I mean.
Good guy.
I told him I usually just pour a little water and some chili powder, and thinking I was a little baking powder and call it good.
Jesus Christ.
And he said that. He said
My
that
God.
my mole recipe was more offensive than any slur I could have possibly hurled at him. And then, of course, I started hurling slurs, and boy, did he take that back.
Fuck.
Some people.
Do you want to? We should go get some guacamole after this.
What?
I don't know. Just trying to transition here, you know. Sounds like a good time. Maybe some margaritas.
Yeah.
Guacamole.
Tell you what, I went to Taco Bell the other day, but that shit's. Have you ever had that before?
Taco Bell?
Yeah, it's too spicy for me. You ever had their hot sauce?
Yeah, dude.
It's like, ooh.
fucking Diablo.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I had to fucking dunk my head in their ice bucket. I was like, you guys trying to smoke me out or what?
Did you hear that? Speaking of Taco Bell, did you hear that Mountain Dew has alcoholic Mountain Dew now?
It's come to this.
Yeah.
I mean,
We have like legitimately like alcohol.
what
Mountain
percentage?
Dew. I think probably like 5% or something.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
So it's just, how are they doing that?
Yeah, they're selling it in certain like. You should have picked some up actually when you were cruising back home.
Yeah, I thought about it, and then I was like, I'm good.
Oh
I'll
man.
drink some beers or something.
Yeah, they're only doing it.
He
in, like,
loves fucking novelty drinks. This is in his fucking wheelhouse.
They're only doing it in like certain states as like a kind of a trial run.
Iowa being one of them.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
for
very
real?
close by. So we could go down, to Diamond Joe's or whatever.
Yeah.
Gamble a little bit.
Yeah.
And then,
drink some
drink some
alcoholic
alcohol
Mountain
Mountain
Dews.
Dew.
In
I guess
Iowa.
it tastes just like Mountain Dew. Can you believe it?
I mean, I can believe that it does. This should be for the kids. They should have had that in like a kid's Trump pamphlet.
Like in the very backside, it's like go ahead and try
Yeah,
some alcohol,
exactly.
hard Mountain Dew.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. That's what they were serving on Epstein's Island for sure.
yeah.
But no, we could definitely go do that though.
Isn't it funny though? Like they got rid of like Four Loko because it was like supposed to be like targeting kids.
Four
and shit
Loko
like
still
that.
exists.
No, they got rid of it for a while and they made them change the recipe and then because it was like caffeinated fucking booze and shit.
Sure.
But it was like it was like supposedly like targeting kids or whatever.
Yeah.
And now they're just like Mountain Dew alcohol.
When you see it being served exclusively in states like Iowa,
Yep.
you know that there are still places.
It's a red state.
There
I
are
think.
still people, places, and things that are making America great, and those places are Iowa.
Yep.
Those people are the
Iowans.
Iowans, and the
Yep.
thing, alcoholic Mountain Dew.
Perfect.
We'll be back after the break. Thank you very much. Wait, you guys had a wall?
Yeah, so we at our old place, the ladies in the house basically owned every other wall space. Me and Petey had probably 1 foot by like 8 foot section right next to the door that we just kind of claimed as our own.
Like the back door.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember seeing this. You had the
We had a cool little paper.
that Asian American gentleman who was running for
Yeah.
city councilman or
Yeah,
whatever?
we did. Yep. What was his name again?
Wasn't it actually Wang?
I think it was Wang.
Oh yeah, that's
I
fine.
know. I just figured he wouldn't believe me.
And then, there was like a paper plate drawing, and then we had Mike Huckabee cut out and hanging up there.
the genius behind the Kid's Guide to
Yeah, of
President
course.
Trump.
Yeah. So we had a bunch of cool stuff, and the ladies didn't like it very much, but we're just like, well, back off, ladies. This is our little wall that we got.
Yeah.
And after several months of us just adding more of our like cool propaganda, they got tired of it and they tore it down.
They actually
It was
did.
on there for like a good year and a half.
I remember
Yeah,
seeing
yeah.
this stuff though. I was gonna say, yeah.
Yeah, they tore it down eventually though.
They actually
They got
did.
disgusted with it. I think we put Trump up and they got disgusted with us.
I think that was the line.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that makes me sad.
Yeah, so
It's funny that these. It's funny the way women don't let you do anything, right?
yeah, I know, right?
Which is what-
They're always bringing us down,
Right.
us Republicans down.
Which is what made his victory over Hillary so much more satisfying.
Exactly, and it's what made the victory over abortion so much satisfying, or you know.
Well, look, man. Some things just aren't funny to joke about, man.
Listen, they tear down our posters from our section of the wall. We take away abortion. All right, fair trade.
You know what?
Fair trade.
You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
you don't fuck with us.
Yeah. I've actually had this. Here's my idea about the abortion thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is I'm saying this. I want everyone to know I'm saying this as a white man.
Okay.
Here's what I think. I think women should have the right to terminate a pregnancy,
Yeah.
but they shouldn't have any other rights.
All right, now we're talking.
You gotta give a little to take a little. You know what I
Listen,
mean?
you kind of had me like doubling back on myself a little bit in the first half of the podcast, but I'm all ears now, buddy.
You're
All right?
in, right?
I'm all ears now.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, if you want something, you got to give something up,
Exactly.
and why not?
Classic compromise.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
hmm
Yeah.
So that's my take on it.
I think what we should do for the whole abortion things is like you know how like in like shows and stuff they would like, or like, you know, these villages out in the middle of nowhere, they would sacrifice things to volcanoes.
Yeah.
I think if a lady wants to get an abortion, they should have to sacrifice it to a volcano.
Okay.
Yeah.
I bet they'd be okay with it. I bet they'd be like, okay, fine.
You just have to like have a little pilgrimage
yeah.
to the top of a volcano.
Yeah,
and-
seriously, this will be like a way of like making it a spiritual kind of thing.
Well, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that they should be allowed to do it. I just think like there should just be only
want them-
one way of doing it. And it should be sacrifice to volcanoes.
You know, there are people in this world who
Well, I'm just saying Mount St. Helen or whatever wouldn't have happened if this was the case, you know?
you think it would have been tamped down by all the feti.
Well, yeah, I mean, nobody had sacrificed anything to that volcano in a long time.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And a lot of people died from that.
So the problem is we don't practice these pagan rituals any longer, and therefore, like our natural environment, like the gods of the mountains, are angry at us.
Yeah. And so a bunch of people died from Mount St.
And
Helen.
Hurricane Sandy as well.
They
People weren't throwing their abortions in the Atlantic
Yeah.
Ocean. And they should
Yeah,
have been.
yeah. Well, yeah, they're not disposing of them properly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's
There's like they say that there's like a super volcano
Yeah.
underneath.
yeah. Also, the Challenger explosion. We weren't hurling fetuses into the atmosphere anymore.
9/11.
9/11. Yeah, we weren't feeding fetuses to the Islamic extremists
Yeah.
like we used to.
Al Qaeda. Yeah, well, they weren't. Yeah, we weren't doing what we were supposed to do there.
Yeah, George.
I'm just saying
George
there's a-
Bush was mad, so he did 9/11.
I'm just saying there's a responsible way to handle these abortions, and we may or may not be doing it. You know.
You know what actually happened in 9/11 though?
What's that?
George Bush was upset about Roe v. Wade, so he did 9/11.
I feel like we're on the fast track to getting canceled, like we said at the beginning.
You know what? I don't think so. I think all we did is we finally said things that need to be said in the first half.
Yeah.
And now in the second half, we're just talking true shit.
Freewheeling.
Free will, more like freewheeling. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have free will anymore. Not in Biden's America. Trump also did 9/11 because of Roe v. Wade. That'd be cool if and Trump's 2024 inauguration speech, because he's going to win and he's going to be president again. If he was, is like, first and foremost, I did 9/11, and I did it because I was upset about Roe v. Wade.
People would just be like, yeah.
They're like, this is great.
All right.
You do know he made like $14 million on 9/11?
Oh, really?
New York Realty.
Oh, fuck.
So he really capitalized on 9/11.
No, it's
Fuck
a real
yeah,
thing.
dude.
Look it up.
The same way our government is currently capitalizing on the pandemic and trying to make us all be inside our houses until, early in the day and never leave.
Pandemic.
Well, yeah.
Pandemic.
I mean, they just want, they just want to make sure, make sure everybody's ordering Amazon.
Yeah, that's really what it is.
And then next thing you know, Bezos going to buy Taco Bell and all the libraries and
yeah,
schools.
truly.
What else is out there? Hospital. He's Amazon Hospital.
Well, right, yeah, exactly. I
Yeah.
mean, we're well on our way. As long as you're in your home, you never want to go anywhere and get anything.
Yeah.
Then I mean, anything that happens outside doesn't matter to you.
Well,
so,
exactly.
so when you don't own any of it,
Yeah.
when literally none of it belongs to you, you won't
Yep.
care.
Yeah, you won't have to go outside.
Yep, exactly.
You just stay in your house and you produce
Yeah, there's no
and
reason.
consume.
Yep, there's no reason.
You produce and consume inside
There's
of
no
your
reason,
house.
and everyone seems just perfectly fine with this. Everyone just loves it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's so easy to get I can get a fucking 6-pack of, burrito tacos just delivered to me every day. This is fantastic. No one questions anything, man.
That actually is kind of nice, though, isn't it?
Nope. What do you think, producer Pete?
It's pretty dope, man. I don't have to do anything.
I mean, have you guys ever read Animal Farm? I mean, don't you know how this ends? You guys ever read 1984? It's dystopian, guys. Come on. Get with the picture here.
It's Orwellian.
It's downright Orwellian what's happening right now.
Yeah.
That's the one thing we don't tackle this much on the podcast, but like these times we're living in, man, they're fucking Orwellian.
We haven't tackled this.
Well, let's just
It's the same number.
yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Let's
okay.
just call like
Look up the office of, like, Mike Huckabee. There's got to be a receptionist or something, right?
It's Friday at 6.
Call your local councilman or whatever.
hold on, we're just gonna call a Trump store.
You gotta call
Okay.
someone from Florida.
Oh.
I mean,
Actually,
California.
when I was in Florida the other day, there was this everything under $5 store. There's a phone number right here.
What's it called? Jaws.
No.
Jaws Country Store?
Moby Dick's Island. They have They have alligators too. They have an alligator too.
Oh, it's called Moby Dick's Island.
Yeah. Okay, so they
What's the number? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
First of all,
here.
what am I calling so I actually like
Okay.
have context?
All right. So
I
it's-
don't know what I'm calling Moby
it's
Dick's
basically
Island.
it's basically a big shirts like souvenir shop for like Panama Bay.
Okay.
Okay, and it's like so everything in there is underneath $5, right?
Yeah.
And they have a bunch of T-shirts with Panama City Beach written on it and shit.
Yeah.
And they have a section of all Trump gear.
Okay.
And then they they have an alligator cage in the back that has a couple of alligators swimming around in it.
Man, this is all just super.
Hello?
Oh, hey. Hi. How's it going?
Not too bad, how are you?
I'm doing very well. Are you guys open today?
Yes, sir.
Oh, how late are you open?
Midnight?
Till midnight. Oh, that's great. My family and I are coming in for vacation. So my brother-in-law, kind of a dick, but he was so he forgot he didn't have a T-shirt. He wanted to wear a T-shirt. You guys sell T-shirts, correct?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Do you guys have? And this might be a weird question. I don't want to. You guys have Trump shirts, right?
Truck shirt?
Oh yeah, like Donald J. Trump shirts.
Oh, Trump. Oh, yes, we do.
Awesome. Okay. Do you know what sizes you have in those?
Well, so far we have it in small, medium, large, extra large, but if you need it bigger, we might can do it bigger for you.
Yeah, we need like 3 or 4X here. Is it?
XL?
Yeah, 3 or 4X's for sure. It's my brother-in-law, and
I think we have that.
you do excellent. And are they just the Make America Great Again ones, or do we have like some kind of novelty ones? Like I would like to see like maybe like he wants Trump doing like a high dive. Is that?
The ones we have, it said, miss me yet. Millie, we have another Trump one, right? Oh. We have one that says something about 2024, I guess.
Oh, so that's going to be the Trump 2024 show. I've actually seen a lot of these. They're great because I think he's going to.
We have the guy's size because we don't have any more of the decals.
Okay, so you have a quadruple XL with the Trump 2024 though.
I would have to go and check because was just checking with one of my coworkers and she's saying that.
Oh, okay. Hey,
so whatever we have left on the shelf, that's what we have.
oh, no problem. Would you recommend now? I don't know if you've ever done this or not, but would you recommend maybe buying 2 T-shirts and then just kind of cutting them in half and sewing them together to make a larger T-shirt? Like, do you think that would work?
Oh, it might can work.
Yeah. So I guess my question would be: do you have 2 Trump 2024 T-shirts in stock? Like, do you have a pair?
Well, we don't have any extra large. They're all small and mediums. The extra large are finished.
Sure. But I'm talking about maybe patching together like 3 or 4, medium or small, so it can fit on my fat brother-in-law.
We have another one that we have extra large in. This one said "Miss Me Yet" with a Trump face.
Oh, that
and it
is.
said, what's it said? That's what we hope to change working out for you. Like you said, I hope that change working out for you or something.
That's good. Do you have one maybe that says "Don't let the door hit you" on the way out, and it has like maybe Trump's booty on the back of it or something like that?
No, sir.
Okay, but you have one that says "Miss Me Yet," and that's got.
Yeah.
And is his face on that shirt?
Yes, his face is on it.
Is he doing the thumbs up? Please tell me he's doing the thumbs up.
No, I don't think he's doing the thumbs up.
Oh man. Okay, so that's an XL. So I could come in there and I could get one of those in XL, and I could grab maybe a few small T-shirts. We could kind of patch those together, and my diabetic brother-in-law could definitely probably squeeze into that, right?
Yes. We don't have any other decal, the one on the wall, right? Yeah. 1 minute.
Yo, ask about the Gators, dude. How are they? I wonder how they're doing.
Yeah, well, I'll be sure to ask.
Okay.
One minute.
Oh yeah, no problem. We're just driving here anyway. We'll be in your guys' neck of the woods. Probably before nightfall, I suppose.
Okay, so we don't have any other decals.
Okay.
Either of the two. So it's only what we have on the shelf that what we have.
Okay. Wow, that's great. And just for a quick, this is weird. Do you guys have alligators in there? Correct.
Yes, sir.
That's amazing. Your guys' place is awesome. We were trying to remember. We vacation in Panama. There we do that. We do this every year. And my brother-in-law, he's a veteran, but he's also just a big fat slob, and he just forgets all of his stuff all the time. So, but he remembered your store because of the alligators and because of all the awesome Trump stuff. So I honestly, you guys are the best. You're open until midnight, right?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Well, I tell you what. I mean, my brother-in-law and me will be in there. If I see you, I'll say hello. Hey, you probably won't want to meet this guy though. He's kind of a jackass. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
You know how in-laws are, right? Are you married?
No, but I know.
Lucky you. Don't ever do it, okay? Lucky you.
Okay.
All right. Well, have a good day. Thank you so much. You're the best.
You too.
All right. Goodbye. She was too nice.
I feel like that always ends up being the case when we call these random places. It's just like a kind person just trying to do their job and just help out. You're just like, yeah, my fat, shitty, fucking diabetic in-law or whatever. It's kind of a piece of shit. You got like 3 T-shirts that we could like sew together to cover his fucking just weird, lumpy, fucking shitty fat body or what?
Have to patch a few XLs together.
Yeah, right. What was that again? It was Miss you guys already or something. What was the T-shirt?
Miss me yet?
Miss me yet? Y'all miss me yet or what?
You guys got one that says don't let the door hit you on the way
Yeah,
out.
with the fucking Trump's like fucking ass on it on the backside. She's like, no, I don't think we got that.
She was so nice, dude.
Yeah,
I need to find a girl like her.
they're very pleasant in there. But yeah, lots of Trump gear. For $5 and under.
Yeah,
Everything's $5 and under.
dude.
Yeah.
Why did you not buy me some shit when you were there?
I was thinking about it.
I bet you were. You wish you would have.
We didn't have room in our suitcase. Was the case
For one shirt.
Yeah.
You couldn't give me one XL Miss Me Yet Trump shirt. Well, that was fun, huh? It's nice.
Yeah, we
It's
made
nice making a phone call. It's been a while.
It has been a little bit. I like the phone call segment. It's been a bit.
I also like that for some reason here we are in the middle of 2022 having just like a fucking Trump podcast.
We just called a $5 and under fucking souvenir shop in
It's
Florida to talk about Trump to some lady.
This couldn't be like any less topical.
No.
This podcast is fucking useless.
No, yeah. I don't understand.
It's like, hey, you heard about this Trump guy, guys? He's
Dude,
really making waves.
God, it's less embarrassing on our part, and it's more embarrassing on our fucking fans' fucking part. You know what I mean?
For sticking with it.
We got 50 fucking people, according to your stats, that listen to this a week. Fucking idiots. Each and every one of them.
They're only dumb because they didn't vote for Trump. And honestly, if you're a fan and you can just send in proof that you voted for Trump,
Yep.
then
we'll fucking buy a few of those T-shirts, and we'll probably have to strap fucking 5 of them together because you're all fat fucking losers. All right.
Yeah, just like my fucking brother-in-law.
Yeah. Fuck you guys.
Fuck.
You guys want to make some music or what?
Jeez. I was actually kind of feeling the fans today. I was like, the fans are cool, but never mind. Yeah, let's make a song, man. Let's do it.
Cool. I couldn't remember if I do it at the end or not. What?
Hey, did you ever go back to Up Down?
Yeah, I did.
So did you get your reparations?
Yeah, I did actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad that was resolved. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for listening to the podcast. We have a song for you. It's wild and weird, but you'll enjoy it probably.
All right, see ya.
Hey, good to have you back, buddy.
Hey, adios.
Hey, good to be back.
Amigos.
Yeah, adios, bros.
All right.
Enjoy the song.